Hey guys, AllSports83 supporting another video at you, and today we're going to do episode 8 of the Face of the Franchise mode for Madden 20. And I just want to let you know I skipped the first playoff game and got through that. We were able to beat the Patriots, which was a pretty nice feat. It really wasn't much of a game. We got out ahead very quickly, and so didn't really need to show a whole lot of that going on. But we're going to jump right into this game against the Kansas City Chiefs. So we're going to be on the road, divisional round playoff, and we're going to jump in and see if we can get another road win here in the playoffs in my first year as a rookie. Let's jump in and take a look and see what happens.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of the divisional round playoffs on EA Sports. We are just moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you as always. EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold-out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs.
To establish the running game early.
They'll set up to throw. He's got his man, Boyd. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. They're piecing it.
You go through your play call and you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to air it out deep for Green, and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A.J. Green, 75 yards. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
The defense was at 5 straight runs.
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, just a yard, leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a first carry from Giovanni Bernard. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. 25 yards to the house. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. And there he had to break multiple tackles to earn that touchdown. Bottom line, he earned that touchdown. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that's caught at the 25. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's in. Back to throw again. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Looking to throw. To the left side here for Eifert. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're march off another 15 against your squad.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. Able to push his way through. Powers through. A 9-yard pickup.
These creases like they were able to exploit right there.
2nd and 1. This will be caught just inside the 10. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
I think a lot of people, your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon taking it in. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
All right, so basically this game is pretty much over. Just wanted to show you this one just because I was so surprised that we were able to do so well against the Kansas City Chiefs. Really good team. Obviously, where you simulate through the defensive side of the ball, I just thought the Chiefs would score a lot more points, but they just didn't. So really surprised, but excited to get the win on the road against a really good team. Basically, we spent the rest of the day kind of running the ball out. That's really was the success. We ran the ball quite a bit in this game. That's where all the success was. I think I only threw the ball like 11 or 12 times. We'll look at the stats in a second, but mostly this game was about running the ball. It worked, so I just kept calling the running plays. You see, we have 201 rushing yards, almost as much passing in the game. So that's pretty good. If you look at the stats, 11 for 12, 213 yards, 3 touchdowns. And the reason why I was passing the ball so well is because I was mostly running it. And so the defense was playing defense for the running game. There's the Mixon with 19 carries, 174 yards, and a touchdown. I mean, we just ran all over the Chiefs. So anyway, I'm going to move on to the AFC Championship game. This is a game against the Chargers. They won their game, and so we're going to jump in and see how we do against the Chargers.
Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on.
Going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Almost able to intercept it. 2nd and 10. The improv act there, good for 9. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. 3-0. They'll set up to throw. To the left side here for Eifert. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
So I just want to point out the quirky special teams again. Went down to 4th and inches. It goes into the simulation, and then out of nowhere, I'm coming back out onto the field for a 1st and 10, and the ball, oddly enough, is 1 yard further. So I don't know if we went for it on 4th down, faked field goal, whatever. So just want to show you this game again. Seems like week after week. The special teams is just really weird. I either miss the field goals, or they do fake field goals, or block field goals that I get, or whatever. So then we run the ball and get a touchdown, but just more weirdness from the game that hopefully EA will fix at some point.
Coming to you. Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on Ringo. Tight ends on Ringo.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And incomplete there, almost picked off.
Also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little, and oftentimes...
That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross, 42 yards. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. And that was really just a great battle for that football on both sides. The result is a touchdown.
Ordinarily, I'd like to say it was a win-win, but it really wasn't because the defender, while he was there with excellent coverage, he didn't get the benefit, did he?
But he's not going to get chewed up in film session, will
No,
he?
he was right there. They'll tell him, okay, of course you need to knock the ball away.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and skip forward a little bit in the third quarter here. After I got that last score in the first half, I really just kind of hit a wall. Just almost like a flip was, or like a switch was flipped. And it just seemed like yards was a lot harder to come by. Inaccurate passes, running plays weren't getting as much, and it just got really tough. It's almost like the game changed things up a little bit, and so I really started to try to play a little smarter. I was throwing balls that was going into defenders' hands. So basically, I had to start playing a lot smarter. I still was able to move the ball, got an injury here from Mixon, but the game seems like it changed from this point on.
They're going to look to throw. Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A.J. Green, 29 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not.
That leads to a 2nd and 10. This is Mixon on the draw. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 20.
And press it downfield.
They'll set up a throw. And he can't get...
So we get ourselves into a stalemate here. It's 21-21. As you see, I got a sack there on a 3rd and 2. So basically, I got to punt the ball away and hope that the defense can hold them. But that does not happen as the Chargers kicked a field goal to win the game, and we are eliminated from the playoffs. So it's kind of a bummer. A very difficult game in the second half. Like I said, it kind of flipped the switch on us a little bit. 11 of 19, not too bad, but just didn't get a lot of good plays. So we're going to get eliminated, but got a video coming up here for you just to check out progress of the face of the franchise.
Guys, the season's officially wrapped up. Free agency's on the horizon. We've got lots to talk about. But first, it's time for another edition of Believe It or Not.
Hey!
A year ago, we saw a team draft a quarterback with almost no collegiate experience. But to his credit, that quarterback played pretty well during his rookie season. So, Nate, believe it or not, after 1 year, this kid's on track to be a franchise-caliber QB.
Maybe. I mean, the potential's there. But I got to keep it real. I don't know if I've seen enough from him yet.
Call me a gonna be track to be a franchise quarterback. It's safe.
This quarterback of the... I've got to see more. Come on.
I know. Look, here's how I say it. Regardless, no matter what we say, he's come such a long way since that college football playoff. I'm excited to see what he can do in year number 2.
All right, guys. Sorry about the little glitch there on that video, but kind of a weird thing to say. Need to see more out of a guy who took your team to the AFC Championship game as a rookie quarterback. But it may have something to do with the stats. I think all those interceptions might have played a role in what video the game chose for the Good Morning Football people. Take a look at those stats just for the finish of the year. 4,900 passing yards, 68 pass completion percentage, which isn't too bad, 32 touchdowns, which is great, the 19 interceptions. That's the thing that really was probably not so good, but most of those happened in the first half of the year. I think I only had like 3 interceptions the last half of the year. But hey, that's it for this video, guys. We'll pick back up on the next video. I think I'm in the Pro Bowl, might show that, but we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.